occupy a great deal of the King's attention. He makes a point of giving every student his degree in person, and on an average he awards 23,900 degrees a year.
How important is it for you that on this graduation day it will be the King who will be giving you your certificate?
It means so much to me because my family teach me and teach my brothers, my sister that we must pay respect to him. We are very proud to be near him or to get something from him, like a degree.
It's very important to me because we all respect the king because he is the best king. My family and I and all the Thai citizens respect to him because he has done great beauty to this country. He means very much to us.
The students have given the king some of his most difficult times in his attempt to stay out of politics. Naturally, they have been the most vocal section of the country, the quickest to clamour for change. Over the years, the king's speeches on graduation days sound cautious notes. For instance, not every established thing is rightly destroyed by violence, for what is put in its place may be worse. Real creativity can only be expressed by peaceful means. Expand your awareness, but use your knowledge for the development of the country as a whole. Not all students are happy with this.
It's been suggested abroad that after the riots in October 76 at Thammasat, the royal family were themselves involved in some way in trying to help different factions come together, and that the royal family was instrumental in the changes that happened after those riots.
The royal family is in the limelight, so that if we think something, we do something, they will look at it. If they look at it, it doesn't mean that we are playing politics. And now, if after it is not the October 6 only, any action, even when I'm going out to look on the site of a small dam or asking the people if they have had enough to eat this morning, I'm beginning to play politics. I'm accused of playing politics.
But at that time, your son was hanged in effigy. The alleged insult to the monarchy was used by various people. And it was also suggested that the royal family was involved somehow in defusing the crisis afterwards.
If it is alleged, or if they say that this was an attack on the royal family, it is the interpretation they give. It seems to be a very bad thing to defuse a crisis because one touches politics. But if we try to speak and to put some reason into the head of people, I don't think that is very so bad. And even the word defusing the situation, I don't think that is very bad. If you don't defuse a bomb, it will blow up. And if it blows up, it will be a very good fireworks, but for the one who looks from afar.
To what extent do you think that the King of Thailand is susceptible to being used by all the various groups?
It's quite normal that people will use the king. He's here to be used. Like in your country, in Britain, Her Majesty the Queen is doing her job, her duty, and is being used. If you want to use this word, use. When she opens the parliament, she is used by the government as the spokesman of the government, and saying that the policy of Her Majesty's government is that. Her Majesty actually says, my government will do this and that during this year. She's used. So, in this country also, used. But the way of using depends on us also, that we are doing things that are good for the country, for the people, and we don't have any secret. So if things we are doing is very open, the various groups, as you say, cannot use us. Because if they use us, it will be to their detriment, it will be detrimental to them.
And how do you manage to keep yourself above all the people who might want to try and gain your influence? To keep yourself apart from that?
You have been in this country many days or weeks already. You have seen our work and you have filmed our work. We have had no secret for you, and you should have seen. We keep in the middle, neutral, and in peaceful coexistence with everybody. That is the way of doing it. We are in the middle. We could be crushed by both sides, but we are impartial. One day it will be very handy to have somebody impartial. Because if you have in a country only groups of political parties which will have their own interest at heart, what about those who don't have the power, who don't, they are just ordinary people who cannot make their view known. They must look up to somebody who is impartial. And if one wants to destroy somebody who is impartial, well, one destroys oneself. That is why one must keep this impartiality. And perhaps it is difficult, but it can be done.